Good evening and welcome. My name is Mrs. Van Loo and I'm the principal of Cherry Road School. And you could probably feel the excitement in the air as the children entered the stage. They have been working so hard over the past several months preparing just a wonderful concert experience for you. And they get actually an extra round of applause for enduring some warm weather as we practice, especially this week. We're so glad you could join us. We're so glad that you can join us, and without further ado, I'm proud to present the Cherry Road Third Grade Chorus.
Welcome. My name is Greg McCrae, the music teacher at Cherry Road School. We'd like to open with our national anthem so that we ask that you please stand and join us in singing. Thank you. You may have a seat. There, they've all passed the test. Now they can sing at the Super Bowl. Our next song is as popular as our national anthem. It's our Cherry Road School alma mater. It's to the tune of America the Beautiful, but the new words have been written by a former phys ed teacher at Cherry Road School, Mr. John Garofalo. We hope you enjoy the alma mater. Hearts were saddened by the tragic events, natural disaster in Japan this past year, and the children were very enthusiastic about learning the Japanese national anthem. Excuse my translation, but roughly the words of the Japanese translation are a poem that is nearly 2,000 years old, and it says, "May the reign of the emperor last for 1,000, nay, 8,000 generations, for the time that it takes small pebbles to grow into rocks and become covered with moss." So we hope you enjoy our version of the Japanese national anthem. As you know from the projects that come home, the children in the 3rd grade do a lot of studies about cultures around the world. So we've tried to pick some great songs from around the world. So this next one is from Australia. It's actually more popular in Australia than their own national anthem. It's sort of considered the unofficial national anthem. And it's a great story. It's a story about a rugged individualist, a working man who's traveling from town to town, and he stops on a farm. He stops by a billabong, which is a very deep pond on a farm, and he sees a jumbuck, which is a small sheep. He seizes the sheep for dinner, but before he knows it, the stockman, the farm owner, comes down with policemen to arrest him. And instead of being arrested, he tries to make an escape. I won't tell you what happens at the end. We hope you enjoy our version of Waltzing Matilda.
And he sang as he sat and waited by the billabong.
So sort of a sad ending. This next song is a tall tale from the American West. It's entitled Clementine. They believe that it originally had some truth in its foundation around the time of the California Gold Rush in the 1849 and the early 1850s. So this is our version of Clementine. Another sad ending. We could be doing a water safety course tonight with the two drowning stories. Got to do something to get the boys excited about singing. This next one is a song from the former Soviet Union. It became popular in the early 1970s, and it was actually penned by a young 10-year-old boy. The poem was penned in the 1940s, right around the time at the end of the Second World War. So this is our song from Russia, and the children are doing a great job of actually singing in Russian, and I'm proud to say that I have a couple of experts that have helped me out on pronunciation, so we thank them for that. We hope you enjoy our version of May There Always Be Sunshine.
May there
Before we sing our last number, I just want to say a few words. First of all, I'm very proud to be part of a community that puts music first in children's lives. It's an important thing to have music part of basic education in our schools, and I thank you for that. You know, there's no doubt that the one way to grow readers in your homes is to read to children. Reading aloud does wonderful things, and being part of an enriched literate community does wonderful things for kids. And the one way to grow musicians is to have music in your homes. And we know that there's great music happening in your homes, so thank you very much. And how about a round of applause for the parents? Yes. So here's my pitch. On Tuesday, Flag Day, is a very special day at Cherry Road School. And we have a big sing-along. The parade starts at about 9:30 in the morning. You can join us on the lawn out front of Cherry Road School after the parade. And we want to invite all the musicians out there to join us on the last number that we do at Flag Day, This Land Is Your Land. If you go to our website, there's a short informational paragraph about Flag Day. We call it our annual strum-along. If you've got a guitar or a banjo in the corner, a dusty old trumpet in the attic that you used to play in high school, we ask that you dust it off and be part of our band on Tuesday morning. On the website, there's a link where you can get a lead sheet with guitar chords to This Land Is Your Land. And if you need the music written out for clarinet or flute or anything like that, I'll get you set up in no time. So we want to invite all those musicians out there to join us on Tuesday morning for Flag Day. And even if you don't carry an instrument, there's one instrument that all of us carry with us, and that's our voice. So we want you to come out on Tuesday morning and join us for a great sing-along at Flag Day. Before we sing our last number, I just also want to thank the entire staff at Cherry Road School. The third grade teachers are a really fabulous crew to work with. And so I want to thank them all year long. They've been very supportive of the music program. And you don't need me to tell you how important classroom teachers are in children's lives. They do a great job. And we're really proud of course, Mrs. Van Loo and the entire staff at the school too, because they do a great job just helping every teacher get through the day and doing the great things that we can do with your kids. So thanks very much. This last one has enough words in it to fill up 3 ELA exams. It's a traditional old animal folk song that is sung to the tune of Little Brown Jug, and it just has dozens and dozens of different animals, and I am amazed how fast this group memorized it. They do a great job. So we're going to sing for you a traditional Appalachian folk song entitled Animal Folk Song, otherwise known as Alligator Hedgehog. Thanks again for coming out tonight.
Bullfrog, woodchuck, wolverine, goose, whippoorwill, chipmunk, jackal, moose, hunter, whale, doodle, bat, salamander, snail, Maltese cat, black squirrel, coon, possum, wren, red squirrel, loon is
thank you again for coming out. We're going to carefully exit backstage, and the children will meet parents and grandparents in a nice reception that is being offered by West, the parents group at Cherry Road and Walberta Park Schools. So we thank West for the reception, and the children will meet you in the cafeteria. Thanks again for coming out.